been doing my I'm gonna start doing my stuff live since I don't have no data. Video still won't upload. And speaking of that video, I'm trying to upload it again. It's still not. So I'm gonna say Monday motivation. Life continues. Right, life goes on. Anyway, we finna start this off right with you. Like I said, I'm live, hoping that people can see it. I wonder if y'all can see that other one, cause I posted it. I know I seen it when I was at work. It was randomly. I was like, oh, it popped up. So it's like, I guess y'all can see it that way. So I guess that's how y'all gonna be getting my videos. Like I say, it's Monday motivation. Life still gonna continue. Whether we lose, win, whatever. It's sad, you know. I look at all the things that happened to me in my life. When I really think about it, I'm like, dang, life still gonna continue. You still gonna go, bro. You still gotta, you still gonna have some type of responsibility to uphold, or you know, still gotta have some, you know, discipline. Still gonna have a life to live. You know, even if it goes to shit, or like I say, it just don't be the end of the world. You gotta adapt. Yesterday I was telling y'all, you still gotta adapt. I had that live, like I said. Some people was watching it, so shout out to y'all. It's Monday right now, and then y'all should already know what today is, but it's like shit, that's damn near every day for me. But it's one of those things, man. Life gonna continue, bro. Some things, that's just what it is. No matter how 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 it pans out, life goes on, right? All the wishing in the world, can't change what you be going through or the situation. You just have to adapt and get better. That's what life really be telling you, right? That's how money motivation. Life gonna continue. Life really gonna continue, all right? But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, it's that money motivation. What's up with you? Yes, that money motivation. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But like I say, man, y'all just life gonna continue. That's one thing. Like through the suffering, through the pain, through the good, all that, life gonna continue. When you feel like you ain't got it figured out, even if you feel like you got it figured out, things happen. Life. I think that's what it's designed for, man. The continuation to see how long you adapt, to see how relentless you are. That's what they say about the old people. Like like the older generation, they were stronger than everything that came before them. Like you should want to be old and stuff like that. And it's like, don't get me wrong, a nigga do want to be older and get old. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to hurt, bruh. Like being old and in pain, that shit, bruh. I literally had a little ankle injury almost going on 2 months ago, and my ankle still be on the fucker. It don't be bad. Like, oh my god, unbearable, but that should just be random pains, and I just don't know why. Like, and it wasn't even nothing too crazy. Like, I thought I rolled my shit, but I don't know. I probably do have to get that shit checked out eventually. But like that shit, it just be annoying the fuck out of me at times. But man, life goes on. But you already know what I'm finna do, right? Uh, let's, let's, already know what I'm finna do. Sheesh. Bless. Sheesh. Like I said, bless. All right, so we in here. We in here. You know what I'm saying? We in here. Still got a little jar full. I wouldn't say full now, but seriously, man, I just want y'all to know life continues. It ain't gonna always be pain. It ain't gonna always be shit. Especially if you're trying to work on, being better, right? I think a lot of people just thinking their life fucked up. Nah, it's just fuck is that? Oh, okay. Nah, you know what I'm saying? People be thinking their life complete shit. And the whole time is like it's not even that. It's not as bad as half the other people you just broke right now. Right? Everybody getting that stage where they be broke and they just hate everything at times. Right? And that's just that's part of it too. But life gonna continue, right? And then for those ones who be like, dang, I just need a job, or dang, I just need a car, dang, I need a house, whatever. I feel that. And it's on the way. Like, right? Don't think it's not on the way. You just gotta take those right steps, I say right steps and yeah, just right steps because I was gonna say parameters trying to be cute, but I don't need to say that, right? But yeah, take the right steps to do that because things take time. Don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things you can wish all day, but if you don't put no action to it, yeah, if you don't put no action to it, or at least have a thought out plan to how you gonna get to it, and then life after that, you just gonna be a wishing motherfucker, bro. I'm here to tell you, life gonna still go on. And your favorite nephew cousin will keep it real. You can want all these other things, right? You can want it all day, but do you want it bad enough to go out and get it? Do you want it bad enough to strive for it? Or at least take a shot at that motherfucker? Yeah. 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 You know what I'm saying? Your boy going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. hmm I appreciate that. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like, you can't let this life shit, like I was telling y'all like a month or two ago, I was like, you can't let this life shit get you down. Because it's gonna always be some, and then once you realize that there's always gonna be some, you don't have to. It don't always have to necessarily be a bad thing. It could just be honestly an experience or a mission that you had to do, right? Or something you just had to, you know what I'm saying, take care of. Like I say, I know sometimes we feeling like the end of the world, or we be like, God damn, you know, something just always going on. And it's like, yeah, yeah. But I think that's part of that life shit, right? Because I feel like if we didn't have shit going on, and I didn't used to think of like this all the time. Well, I kind of did, and I was just like, oh no, because all this shit just be happening. But it's like it's two reasons I think it happens. Number one is for your story, so why not you? And then number two, it's one of those things. If your life was just ultra perfect, you'll get bored as hell. You'll get bored as hell, right? You just get ultra bored. We gonna say that. Talking about everything perfect, everything good, but it's not great. What can I do to? Yeah, that's how we think. We start thinking like that, and it's fucked up though. But hey, life continues. Life gonna continue, right? But yeah, so life gonna really like I say, it's gonna continue. And I will say, when they be talking about after high school, time flies. They weren't aligned with that one, but I'm like, God damn. I just think about it, Kyle. What was I doing? I was like, wow, that was a little minute ago. Like, it's been, I'll say a few occasions lately. Well, I'll say recently, not lately. Well, recently slash lately, I can't say that. That I was just like, man, that was a while ago. Because I ran into people that I knew at one point in time. And I was like, wow, yeah, that was a while ago. Long story short, I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that was a little minute, right? And it just was. It just was. So like I say, time don't flew by. Like I'm working on that shit now. So, I can be straight, right? I can be straight, we could be good, we could be solid, we could be tucked out, you know, out the way, just tucked off in the way, right? Yeah. But life gonna continue, life gonna continue, it ain't gonna always be pain. hmm It ain't gonna always be depression. I speak that for you, oh God. It ain't gonna always be depression. And that might throw you into a depression too though, but I just hope it ain't no depression for you. I hope you just be like, oh yeah, okay, now what? Okay, yeah, we finna get to it. Hope you know what I'm saying? Trying to throw them bitches, right? Whatever you trying to throw them bitches, right? It's like, okay, yeah, mm, 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 mm. Right? You really out here, you know, thriving. You know, no matter how old you are, you actually get into it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long it takes. Even if it's like probably like 5 to 10 years, and then you just really start having shit. And then they like, damn, but you was really like this the whole time. But around that time, you had fell off, and everybody was looking at you, and then you hop back on. Yeah, yeah. Everybody thought you fell off, right? Whole time it was like probably was designed like that. You know, everybody can't win forever, right? You know, you know, you know. You can't win at everything all the time. And then eventually you start doing that, but it was just that one time you had to go through that. Yeah, that's probably it too. Yeah, or it's probably one of those things where you start getting to know what life was really about, and then that got you together, so you got it together. Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes you just really got to move with intent, especially if you gotta be off these drugs. But yeah, if y'all off these drugs, even just sober people, some sober people be some people that I know, they be sober, they be hard. They be high all life. You like, God, yeah. But it ain't too much to it because life still gonna go on. I'm probably gonna end this in a couple of minutes though. Yeah. hmm hmm I'm gonna see what's up. Yeah, I'm probably about to get out of here. Still working on music. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Probably still work on some music. Then I'll probably eat some fruit. Yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, we out here telling you life still gonna continue. That's that Monday motivation. We out.